Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's makeup tutorial is a dark mermaid queen. I did this look for the Makeup for Women of Color Summer Challenge, and if you want to know how to get it, then keep watching. Starting off with my NYX eyeshadow in the shade Suede, I'm going to work that into my outer V and my crease area with an e.l.f. blending brush using back and forth windshield wiper motions just to set an even base for the colors that I'm going to use. Going into my Beauty Treats 88 palette, I'm going to take that teal shade and I'm going to work that right over top of that NYX shadow. Now I'm taking Raven by NYX and I'm going to pack that shadow into my outer V and into my inner corner. Now taking my blending eye brush by Profusion, I'm going to blend together all of the shadows that are on my lid. Now I'm going back into Suede and I'm going to take that on a clean blending brush and I'm going to work that on the outer perimeter of my lid just to blend everything out seamlessly. Now that we're all blended out, I'm going to be taking a makeup wipe to clean up my eyeshadow and just make the lines super crisp. I also want to apologize if for any reason I'm out of focus during this video. It was my first time filming so close to my face and I just wasn't used to it. Next, I'm taking a flat synthetic brush and I'm going to be packing on the NYX eyeshadow base in white onto the center of my lid. Next, going back into that teal shade, I'm going to pack that shadow onto the center of my lid. Next, taking my Profusion angle brush, I'm going to lay down a thin layer of the Too Faced Glitter Glue Primer. Now taking a lip brush and some craft store glitter in the same shade as my shadow, I'm going to pack that onto the center of my lid. And lastly, for my eyes, I used the NYX Felt Tip Colored Liner in white to give myself a different type of brow highlight. Moving on to my face, I'm priming using the NYX First Base Primer Spray and the Smashbox Iconic Photo Finish Primer. Next, I'm mixing my NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminators in the shades Gleam and Sun Goddess to give my face a more luminous glow. For foundation, I'll be mixing my Maybelline FIT Me Matte+Poreless in 335 and my MAC Face and Body Foundation in N7 together to get my custom shade, and I'll be putting that on using a foundation brush. Then taking my Profusion foundation brush, I'm going to be buffing in my foundation. And as usual, I'll be staying clear of my under eye area to prevent a pileup of product. Then taking my NYX HD concealers in the shades Tan and Nutmeg, I'm going to be concealing and highlighting my face. Now that I have my first layer of concealer down, I'm going to be blending it out using the BH Cosmetics 130 brush. Next, taking my concealer in the shade Tan, I'm going to be going over where I just blended out Nutmeg and highlighting the rest of my face. Then taking my mini beauty blender, I'm going to blend out all of the areas where I just put concealer. Then taking my BH 129 brush, I'm just going to blend out the edges of my concealer just to make sure that everything is blended out seamlessly. Then I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder on a beauty blender and I'm going to press the powder into my under eye area to set it. Then I'm going to take this tapered angle brush and I'm going to cook my nose highlight as well as set my forehead and my chin. Then I'm taking my MAC Mineralized Skinfinish and I'm going to set my entire face. After brushing off my bake, I'm going to be spraying Fix Plus to mesh all my powders together so that I don't look cakey. Now I'm going back into my 88 Colors palette and I'm going to be taking the dark blue and the teal shadow and I'm going to be buffing that into my lower lash line using a Morphe M508. Now that my eyes are done, I'm going to be taking my Tyra Beauty Sculpt in a Stick in the shade Deep, and I'm going to be carving out my cheekbones, nose, and my forehead. And using a small stippling brush by e.l.f., I'm going to blend that all together. For this look, I wanted super high and defined cheekbones, and I was inspired by my favorite Disney villains, the Evil Queen from Snow White and Ursula from The Little Mermaid. Now taking a Real Technique sponge and some Mercier, I'm going to follow the line under my contour just to define my cheekbones a little more. Next, taking my Too Faced bronzer wardrobe and going into Chocolate and Dark Chocolate Soleil, I'm going to set my contour and bronze my face. Then going into my Hello Kitty Mon Amour palette, I'm going to take Strawberry Macaroon blush and I'm going to put that on the apples of my cheeks. Then I'm going to blend everything together using a small stippling brush, and honestly you could stop here, put on a highlighter and a lip, and you'll have a perfect nighttime glam look. But I'm a mermaid, so of course I need some scales. I'll be taking the Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadow in the shade Static Age on a Morphe M505, and I'm going to sketch some scales onto my cheekbones. Then I'm going to repeat that same step on my nose and my forehead. Then taking my Kiko Water Eyeshadow in the shade 229 on that same Morphe M505, I'm going to highlight my temples and my Cupid's bow. Then, because you could never have too much glitter on your face, I added a dot of the Crystal Silver liner from NYX in silver over the arch of each eyebrow. And then lastly, I'll be taking the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Moscow, as well as their Butter Gloss in the shade Blackberry Pie to complete this look. here's the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, peace, love, and abundance. Bye!